What is going on, everybody? Stubbs here from Retro Handhelds, and we're back today with the Retroid Pocket 6. I just got this in today and barely have got anything loaded up on it, but played a little bit of games so far today, and I said, you know what, let's go ahead and go live. I promised you all that the day that I got it, we'd go live. So they sent here the 8GB model with the D-pad top in purple, which I gotta say, I absolutely adore the purple coloring on here. That is just, I don't know, it's like pastel. So far, though, in my testing, I've been enjoying this. We'll talk more about that in a minute. I'm also here today with Mr. Rob, the Retro Tech Dad, my illustrious co-host.
Hey,
and
everyone. Hey.
We got Andrew from our team as well. Hello, sir.
What's up?
Between the three of us, well, we got producer Sony here. Between the four of us, we're going to be taking a look at the Retroid Pocket 6, comparing it to other similar devices, and seeing what our thoughts are, as well as playing some games. We kind of know what the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 can do. We've seen it so many times on the AYN Odin series.
Oh, yeah.
So
Tried and true.
It's tried and true. You kind of get an idea, but we still want to play some games, and I'll let you know how streaming is as well, see if it can do external video. I have so many questions as we get into our testing here. Stay tuned for a full review from Rob, as well as a review from Zoo on our channel. And I heard Russ's review is coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that too. In the meantime, it's Retroid Pocket 6 time. We've had a good amount of time off here since CES to kind of get ourselves back in the zone, as I remember how to do live streaming. How do we do this? Right. We got this.
You got it.
We got this. I figured let's just skip the unboxing. So there it is. It did come with a box, though, if you wanted to know. And it looks much like this, like every other Retroid that you may have gotten. Sleek, though. Got the quality assurance card to fill out there. That's good. And, oh, instructions. Do you need those? And a cord? I don't know. Now, my review, this is my review unit, but the retail unit I bought was silver joystick top.
So we're
silver
opposite.
and purple.
I did silver D-pad top.
See, silver joystick top, 12 gig, and this is the 8 gig we got here.
We're like literally opposite. That's hilarious.
And it's cool. So, yeah, you got, so your unit, Rob, is actually the joystick top.
Yep.
Both got the purples, though.
Heck yeah. It was really purple, and silver for me. I mean, those two colors just completely drew me in.
Oh, we got live chat going here, too. Yep. Andrew does have a fresh haircut. Absolutely.
He does, yep.
Yeah, and fresh beard cut.
Yes.
Unfortunately. Of course, I'm the idiot that gets a beard trim 2 days before, we get 2 feet of snow.
Well, I mean...
So my face is a little bit colder than normal.
I gotta get mine going. You're putting me to shame even still, but well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, Rob, let's start out with you, man. So what do you got? So we got some different things loaded on. Rob and I have loaded on. I focused on Android and game streaming. And Rob, you've already loaded on a bunch of emulators. So
I do have quite a bit of stuff going on here.
While you do that, I'm going to be loading on a few more like GameCube and PS2.
Yeah.
So I'd love to see GameHub. That's one thing I didn't get a chance to test yet.
Sure.
We've tried this on, all the other AYN Odins. And game streaming has so far as well with the 8 Gen 2 has not been an issue. It's like, pull up a picture, but it was like 3.5 millisecond decode time, which is about right for the 8 Gen 2.
Yeah, this is a game I've been hooked on lately. Vital Shell.
What's this one about?
Oh man, it's just it's like Vampire Survivors with a mech though instead, and
what?
It's got like PS1 vibes, like visuals and everything. It's awesome. It's so good. Someone on the Discord, Sandpest, recommended it to me on the Discord, and I've been hooked on this one. So it takes a bit to get loaded, but once it does, it's fine.
Well, while we wait for that, why don't we go over the
juicy
details? Yeah, I know you all wanted to know all of the juicy specs. Starting out with those decode times, my tried and true chart. I got to add more devices to this, but this is going to fall in right there with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. You're going to see at 3.5 milliseconds, and it's the same on this device. I tried it with the latest version of Artemis with 120 hertz enabled, 120 FPS mode. I made sure the extra low latency mode is enabled as well. Take advantage of that. So the best we can do is about 3.5 milliseconds, which is still great, but there is that slight latency you're going to detect if you're playing first-person shooters like Gunfire Reborn, I was playing earlier today. And I mean, this is what you're going to see across all the devices that have this chipset. And it's crazy to see this much power inside of this little shell, you know, and we'll talk about comparisons with Odin 2 Mini, but I really do think it's like a improved Odin 2 Mini with an OLED screen, lighter weight, more comfortable to use. That's kind of where I'm at so far. I don't know about you, Rob.
I mean, the thing for me is just there's a lot of subtleties here. And I think all the subtleties, the differences are improvements in many ways. I think just like you said, the weight is really nice, distribution is really nice, materials feel really premium. I mean, look at the face buttons. I mean, we haven't seen this done since I think the Odin 2 Mini, I believe.
Yeah, I like that style. And I didn't like...
It's great, yeah.
I didn't. Well, I'll save my thoughts for the comparison section, but I didn't like the Odin 2 Mini face buttons. The feel of them.
They're smaller. So I measured them
great.
Earlier today, and yeah, they're smaller. I mean, these are actually the same size as the Odin 3, so which is interesting. So they're actually bigger than any of the other Retroid devices.
Yeah, it's kind of best of all worlds in that sense.
It also feels a lot more comfortable to me. I mean, it has a little more of that pronounced grip. I don't know what it is. There's something about it that it feels a little more comfortable to hold in the hands compared to the RP5 and the G2.
Yeah, and then kind of looking at the price, if we hop on over to the website, Sony. So for what you're going to get in this little form factor is for $229. Now the pre-order period is done now, so that's the pricing. You're looking at an 8 gig configuration. You got 128 gig internal storage. The 128 internal is going to be tough for GameHub, so that might be the one consideration to jump up to the 12 gig model, which the 12 gig model is actually $279, which is a big jump with RAM prices. I mean, that's just kind of is what it is right now. They are about to ship these. They're shipping the black units right now, and they should start shipping the rest of the colors. What was it, Andrew? Was it tomorrow? January 24th?
It starts next week.
Next week, okay.
Yeah, it's like next Tuesday or next Wednesday, because they got a bunch of new... Something happened with their displays, basically, with the calibration, and all the original panels that they had calibrated were off, so they had to buy new machinery. And now the calibration for that is supposed to be done either by today or by like Monday or Tuesday, and then by Wednesday it says, quote, mass shipments of the RP6 will begin. So January 28th. And they do have, nice. I'll drop a link in the chat, but they have their delivery dashboard already up on the site, so you can follow, like, if you have your order number, go check and see where it's at or whatever.
Okay, cool. So people can check that out. I'm going to link the delivery dashboard below as well. You can also check this out on our website, retrohandhelds.gg, for all of the latest information. This is our entire focus around here, is this sort of stuff. So if you're new watching us, thank you for watching. We are doing this all the time as we get geared up for 2026 here. You're going to be seeing a lot of device live streams this year, and a lot of focus on Android stuff. Probably more so than almost anything else. It's just going to be the year for that. So if you're interested in this, stay around, stay tuned, and check on your order. I like that they have the cheddar block colors as well. If we look at a couple of the other color configurations, the silver looks cool. Like, that takes me back to 2005. But the 16-bit as well looks very, very close to the Odin 3.
They have the tried and true, the classic colors in there.
Yep, the classic.
The black, I mean... I know a lot of people are going to want to buy black just because of the AMOLED display in there, you know.
Yeah, with the AMOLED, it just kind of bleeds effortlessly, which is good. And then you got the orange, which I believe I got a second unit that was the 8 gig, and I went with the orange for that in the end. I love the light purple. Didn't think I was going to, but seeing it in person here, I'm like, oh, nice, yeah. This is delightful. This is delightful, and I don't know what to say other than that. I'm sure there's gotchas here, though, and we will find them as time goes on. But so far, my limited testing today, not finding anything yet where I'm like, what the hell? But the community, leave it to them and leave it to the reviewers. We'll between everybody, we'll find something lurking, I fear. But I'm gonna hold out hope. I'm gonna knock on wood.
So far, nothing glaring,
Good,
or at least obvious to me.
no mortgages or anything taken out yet.
Not yet.
And we might need to sacrifice band to the gods to make maybe that's what we haven't been doing, and that's why problems are happening. But we'll see. The white color looks really clean too. I got to say that.
Yeah, if I had pre-ordered, I was between the orange and the silver.
Yeah, the silver.
The silver is so nice too.
And on the white on the 16-bit, that is dang clean. It looks like my Odin 3.
Yeah, so that's why I wouldn't go with the
cream
16-bit. Is because if I get if with the Odin 3, I would get that 16-bit colorway, and I don't need to, because then I'll reach for one and think it's the other.
I know. That's why I didn't go for it either, because my Odin 3 is this rainbow 16-bit, and
that's the one I have too. Yep.
I'm like, oh man, looking. They got their design between Retroid and AYN so close now. This is the Odin 3 in a smaller form factor, basically.
It really is.
It looks good though. It looks very good, and I was surprised. I thought that I would be a little bit ho-hum on this one, just initially on seeing the glossy back, and also seeing they went with this design versus their original with those 3 buttons along the bottom where the speakers were more pronounced. And that is one thing, is that the speakers get covered right now as I've been playing it today. And I'm like, oh man,
on the Odin 3 are really good. They definitely
really
punch above their weight. Yeah,
really good. So had we have had that on here with their original RP6 design, that would have been a win for audio. But as it stands, it is very comfortable with how they put it together here. And actually, the glossy back more is grippy than it is glossy. So I found it more of a benefit than a curse. Maybe if it's in humid environments, it's going to get more sweaty. But so far, I'm like, no, I kind of like how they have the plastic on this one. Oh yeah, there you go. And other specs on the RP6. Let's just get this out of the way. I'm sure you've already been following close enough if you have been watching this channel for a while or just a fan of Retroid stuff. But this does have Gen 2 4-nanometer process. We've seen it in so many AYN handhelds. The CPU is the usual 1 gold plus at 3.2, 4 gold at 2.8, 3 silver at 2. GPU's Adreno 740 at 680 megahertz. That's great, with that meaning that we're going to be compatible with things like Linux, eventually maybe getting some rock nicks going on here, right? That would be crazy. And looking good for drivers for Switch, drivers for GameHub. Screen is a 5.5-inch AMOLED 1920 by 1080 at 120 hertz at 550 nits brightness. I got to correct myself, because earlier when we were reporting on this, I was saying it was 500 nits, but apparently it's 550 nits. A little bit more nits for your eyeballs. Appreciate that. Also, along with that, 16 by 9 aspect ratio, of course, 150% sRGB coverage, and 1,000,000:1 contrast ratio. Man, the going OLED on all these devices lately has been awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Just, we are so spoiled in 2026. Nobody needs another handheld. If you don't have one yet, though, this is definitely so far one where I'm like, if you want a one and done for Android, this definitely could be that thing. Unless you want to step it up above $300, get yourself a Odin 3. God forbid a KONKR Pocket Fit, although I love that. I just mean that the shipping can be a little crazy. Get it maybe from a third-party shop. And the Retroid Pocket G2 as well, it holds its own, but it's only 60 hertz versus 120, so you're losing that. And you're also, you're not using the usual latest, greatest Snapdragon improvements. So you have the Snapdragon G2, which is coming along in its own right, but it's lagging a little bit behind. You do save some money, though, so that's going to be $219. But for the $10 difference, so far, I would say RP6 all the way. Today, we'll also look to see if it works with the Retroid Pocket dual screen add-on. I haven't heard about that yet. And altogether, this is just leagues ahead of now the aging Retroid Pocket 5 with the Snapdragon 865. Although we are going to talk about that again because the Mangmi Air Max, I believe it's called, Mangmi Pocket Air Max is about to arrive. I
can't believe the legs that the 865 has.
Hey man, it's great. It's a great all-rounder.
It is, yeah.
Still love it in my Retroid Pocket Flip 2. Still love it for Linux compatibility, so we can do just other stuff and we can skip Android if we want, and also just the compatibility for drivers and Switch, and it's still good, but it is showing its age at the same time. All right, and with that, let's take a look. I think Rob's got a game going over here on GameHub, and this is called, what is this called again?
This is Vital Shell.
Vital Shell. How's the audio experience for you?
It's pretty good. It's nothing amazing. It's pretty good though. I mean, it's similar to the RP5 and G2, honestly. Yeah,
it sounds like the G2 to me. It's like a 7 out of 10 if I had to rate it. There is, I think Ryan Retro was who was talking about this, but there is audio tuning. There's some audio tuning options that let you further just like eke out more out of these speakers. So I want to play around with that because I feel like the speakers could be sounding better. You got lots of mid and highs.
Yeah, this game has like that same addictive gameplay loop like Vampire Survivors, and
yes,
you got your power-ups, and you have to choose which one you want to go with. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's like...
But the PS1 aesthetic on it is really something that I like a lot.
I love this. Is this in our family Steam library?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay, I got to try this out. Man,
I'm pretty sure Ban's the one that bought it, so thank Ban.
Thank you,
Ban. I was actually going to buy it, and I saw it there. I was like, cool.
Yeah, it's like Halls of Torment, too. Like all those Vampire Survivor clones.
Yep. And each wave gets a little bit longer and a little bit harder, obviously. So it's pretty cool.
How much is the game? Do you know?
I don't think it's very expensive.
Sony, can we pull that up? Or Mr. Andrew? Andrew, how are you doing over there?
Well, first, what's the name of the game?
Vital Shell.
It is $5.99 on Steam.
Oh, wow.
Is it on sale right now?
At all.
No, that is just the regular price. And it was Team Retro that actually bought it.
Oh, thanks, Mike. Oh,
Mike. Okay, it was Mike. Never mind.
Mike for the win.
Okay, I take back my praise of Ban.
Ban.
And it was released January 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty new. It just dropped recently. But yeah, I mean, I love when people on the Discord give me different recommendations, and this was one of them, and I've been having fun with it. It's the perfect game to play like at night and just, relax to. Relax to a massive onslaught of waves of enemies.
All I can look at is just how amazing the purple looks on your camera.
The purple is so nice. When I got it in person, I was like, "Oh, this is a nice color. This is a nice color.
Way nicer than it has any right to be." And I got I thought it was neat when we had the G2 in the studio, and like, okay, this is an improved RP5, but I don't like that form factor. It's just not comfortable to use, and for some reason, the slight differences they made to the ergonomics on this changes my mind on...
It's the badonk, I'm telling you.
It's the badonk
matters.
But they got to, if you're going to be bold and go for the badonk and adding that onto the back...
I like that the performance is just tanking right now for me.
I know. Good call. Do you have it on high performance mode?
I have to go. I don't even know what I have it set to. Let me see. Let's go back and mess around with it. Let's see what I got going on here. This is just literally out of the box. I haven't done anything.
Well, do you have the actual handheld in high performance?
Let me. So I don't think there's much of a difference between the three from what I've seen, honestly.
Where are you in now?
I'm on performance, I believe, right now.
Cool.
Yeah, performance smart fan.
Also, my battery is at 97%, so we can test the drain of that by the end. What's your battery at?
We're at 91 right now.
91, nice.
We'll go with latest everything first and
might as well
mess around with that.
All right, well, you kind of get that set up. Let me...
What do you got going?
Hop back on over here. Let's see what I got going. Enhance. All right, let's get the ASMR mic.
Our favorite.
All right, let's listen to these buttons. The buttons are quieter.
I was going to say the face buttons on the 6 are an improvement over what we saw with the 5, you know, the mini, all of them. They definitely got a lot better.
Can you guys hear that okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's very quiet. I'm impressed.
Well, let's see. Can I get... Okay, making sure the mic works. All right, so here is R1, R2 for the analogs. So, you know, there's a little bit of noise, clickiness to the shoulders here. D-pad. I mean, this feels and looks like a Vita D-pad. It's Retroid's usual D-pad, but I kind of like the glass feel.
It's the same one also on the Odin 2 Mini, so it has that clear, you know.
It looks like, do they have the plastic button underneath it, and they just have this transparent shell over the top of it? Okay. It feels good, though, doing it like that. It's interesting.
I want to say it's injection molding, but I think that's something else. I forgot what the technique was called. They did the same thing for the Odin 2 Mini, and this is where, you know, similar sister companies or whatever.
Right, whatever you want to say there.
Yeah.
So, and then, yeah, here's the back. Kind of Retroid, very minimalistic. We got air intake here, and we got the exhaust. We got 2 function buttons back here, volume up and down, power there. And I like this too. So we got the 2 speakers right there, but what I like is that these buttons are quiet. Your start and select and your home button and all that. Just silent, completely silent. As many quiet buttons as possible here, which I appreciate. And here's the actual sound of pushing down the face buttons.
The funny thing is I think the shoulder, the top shoulder buttons are the loudest part of the handheld.
They are.
Which are not loud. You know, they have like that clickiness to them. You know, it's very subtle, but yeah, it's crazy. They definitely nailed the face buttons. They're a lot better than in the past.
And I do like the play and travel on the face buttons too. They just kind of got that right. And it's quieter than the G2. It's quieter than the RP5. And it's
definitely better than the Portal.
Yeah, it's better than the Portal.
And the Mini was pretty clacky. The Mini was definitely stood out to me
here,
as being pretty loud.
Let's take a look at some of these things. So, you know, here's your G2. Basically same as the RP5. Clackety clackety.
Yeah, I don't know if you have a Mini still. Let me see if I have my Mini.
I got my Mini right here, sir.
No, not Odin 2 Mini, the Retroid Pocket Mini, which was probably one of the loudest in terms of face.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Super clacky.
Yeah, super clacky. You know,
this is my sweet Odin 2 Portal.
Yeah.
I mean, Mini, not Portal.
This is still a pretty great handheld. You're looking again here, 60 hertz screen versus the 120 hertz you can go up to now on the RP6. Let's see if I actually have any battery life in this today. And you know, you do have that same style D-pad. It might be the same exact D-pad, in fact. So it just feels good. And the face buttons here are similar style, right, with how they're doing it, but they are smaller buttons. And they're a little bit louder. And this is just, what's funny is, look at this.
I know.
It's actually a little wider than the Odin 2 Mini. And the screen's bigger as well. So this has your, is it mini LED or micro LED? I always forget.
Mini.
The mini LED on this. Super bright. So this gets very, very bright if you need something for outside. I like that. I know that
it's like 1,100 nits. It's literally double.
It's crazy bright.
It's insane. Yeah.
A lot of people are ride or die on this one. Like Zoo from our team, he just loves his own 2 Mini. I don't get it. I don't give it as much love.
I love the 2 Mini as well. Yeah,
I don't give as much love as it needs.
No, it definitely does not.
It's a little bit heavier is the thing. It's like it's heavier than it needs to be, I feel like. And it's not as comfortable for my hands. Like I need little extra width is nice for me. I mean, the girth, the width, whatever you want, Rob. Whatever tickles your fancy. And then here with the G2 or the RP5 shell, yeah, because there's that less pronounced back there, it is very lightweight, which I appreciate, but you do have louder buttons, and just ergonomically speaking, I'm not finding this to be quite as good feeling, and it's such a subtle difference between the two. I mean, it is very subtle, right? But it's enough to completely change the ergonomic game for me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of these little subtleties to the design that really take it to the next step forward. It does feel like it's a generational improvement. You know, each generation they seem to improve and learn from their prior device, and you can feel that with the RP6.
Yeah, and then here with the Odin 3. So if you wanted to take a look there, and sure,
and the same thing for the AYN camp. I feel like, you know, we went from the Odin 2, and you got the Odin 2 Mini, and the Portal, and then the Odin 3. And again, it's just these refinements along the way, and you really appreciate what they're doing. They're learning it, you know, learning from it.
Yeah, and the Odin 3 just feels great in the hands. Another one that just ergonomically speaking is freaking awesome.
I will say, like, I really, really appreciate the face buttons and D-pad that they have on the RP6. I mean, I know that process to make buttons like that is not a cheap process. I know it's a little bit more complicated to do than just the standard ones that we usually see. So it is a nice touch. I do like that, and very reminiscent of our old PSPs. I like how you have to like turn the brightness down almost minimum.
Yeah, because it's such a difference. Now, I mean, and this still looks great. Like the colors are nice and contrasted, and you do get a little bit of that. What do you call it? The glow or the Murrah. What do you call that effect on these screens? But
oh my god, I'm blanking.
It's been too long. It's been too long since I've done this.
Vignetting.
The vignetting, yeah. You get a little bit of that vinaigrette. But it's still good for what it is. And I don't. Are they even selling these anymore, Rob?
No.
I don't think so.
No,
yeah, they're done.
No,
they're done,
I know.
though. Right. Now moving on over to.
And it's funny because I had the black one, and I got rid of the black one because I always wanted the white one, and I got it not too long ago. Probably only maybe a month or two later, they pretty much stopped making them. So I'm glad I got one because I actually really like it in white.
Here's the KONKR Pocket Fit, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The KONKR Pocket Fit wins for best comfort of an Android handheld in 2025.
For you.
Well,
I was gonna say for you. Look,
for me, the Odin
Pocket
3
Fit's nice.
The Odin 3
feel like the Odin 3s might be a little bit more comfortable though.
Yeah, it edges it out in some other ways for me, but as far as just the body and the actual shell of the thing, I would say the KONKR still feels the best ergonomically speaking, like just the way it grips in my hands. And now everything else, like the buttons, don't quite line up to the quality of the Odin 3 for me, or even the Retroid here. The D-pad, decent. The sticks, teeny tiny little sticks that INU always tends to do. You know, you can throw in some hype sticks on any of these handhelds.
Did you swap your sticks out? Because they do come with slightly larger sticks in the box.
I believe these are the larger ones. Well, let me double check that.
Those maybe not tiny.
All right, let me double check in the box. I actually kept the packaging for this, so thank goodness for that. But these do have quiet shoulder buttons and generally very quiet all the way around. Let's get that on the mic here. Once again, comparing. So yeah, this is a quieter handheld. So I do appreciate that, but it is wider and it's a little bit bigger. And at that point, it almost seems like, all right, stepping up. Here's another Odin 3.
I mean, to be fair, you know,
Odin 3.
How many of us are really going to be putting our RP6 in our pocket?
True. I was putting it in my pocket earlier today, walking around the house, though, and I was like, oh, it's pocketable. It is pocketable.
I think that's very pants and shorts dependent. I think it
can be. So here's a nice big old 7-incher here as far as the AYN Odin 2 Portal.
I'm not going to touch
and
it.
Beautiful big 7-inch OLED display on this one. And the loudest buttons known to mankind. Nobody clip that later.
Oh.
And
I have enough material on you to last me years.
Yeah.
But good face, good D-pad, and the D-pad, you know, and the joysticks feel good. This whole thing feels good. It's kind of loud though. What's awkward about it?
I like the Portal a lot. Yeah,
I do love it. And what's awkward about it for me is just the ergonomics. It needs more. This needs a little bit more.
See, like Andrew says, that's just you.
Oh
that's
no,
me.
the Portal is
grip,
awful.
With the grip,
that's just you, Andrew.
With the grip, this is great.
Baby hands, Rob.
I do not have baby hands. I have nice, firm hands.
I tend to use the grip on this, but I do enjoy this because it has the biggest display. It looks gorgeous. You have the same 8 Gen 2 power. On the KONKR, you're going to be stepping up the power to the G3X Gen 3? G3X Gen 3, right? And they're doing the Elite soon on the KONKR Pocket Fit.
The G3 Gen 3 is
G3 Gen 3. G3, you're right.
Good
Sorry,
old
G3.
Snapdragon. Good old Qualcomm.
G3 Gen 3.
You know?
This is what happens when we take 3 weeks off from this YouTube channel. Also, if you're into clamshells, you got the line of Odin and AYN clamshells here you can look at. So yeah, the Thor is freaking awesome from AYN. Smaller display on this one, stick top. And then finally, I got my Pocket DS working fully, and I actually swapped out the shell for
that looks so cool
for the orange, the cheddar shell. And this one actually has OLED top, LCD bottom. But actually, I'm coming around to this. We'll talk more about this soon. Sorry, Rob. What were you going to say?
Oh, no. I was just going to say that I'm glad that you had a happy result come out of that,
Yeah, it was a happy ending. You know how I like them. And look at this difference in purple.
I really like the Retroid's purple. I really like what they did. They got the whole Hannah Montana purple PSP thing going on.
It's just lavender.
Look, let me call it Hannah Montana PSP, okay?
God, you're so old.
We also have a Switch Lite. So if you wanted to see size-wise, it's very close to a Switch Lite minus any kind of ergonomics there. Not quite as wide, but it's almost there. And the original. It's our longest comparison section, I think, ever. But this is important because I want to really dive deep and look at this. So the Odin 2 original, still an 8 Gen 2. This has got to be the most comfortable of their Odin 2s. But this is still a great handheld. Again, 60 hertz screen, so there's some limitations. It's an LCD display on this, so you're going to lose out on the OLED. But you can get these for cheaper, and if you get them used especially, man, still a great value.
Lilac.
You're right,
Rob.
Hannah Montana.
Or you can, if you really want pocketable and you don't mind losing a bunch of power, screw all these things and just get a Magic X135.
Dude, I keep seeing people on the Discord talk about this.
So good. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
they
to
cooked with that device.
They really did. It's so damn good. I'm waiting for my blue one. But just a nice little one to throw in the pocket,
Well, you can buy spare parts at checkout, right?
Yeah, I saw that. I actually put
like
another
hold
order.
Hold up. What kind of spare parts? Like face buttons and stuff?
Every buttons.
Buttons?
I'm sorry, what?
And like
buttons?
Excuse me?
All right. Pocket this back.
No, like literally
Look at
everything.
those baggy ass pants he's wearing. Stubbs, you gotta go for the slim fit.
What?
You're a skinny guy.
Yeah. After seeing some pictures of me at CES, I should stop wearing slim fits. I kind of regret not getting an RPC, like not picking one of these up.
I think that's all the things I have to show. Oh yeah, Anbernic. They also make handhelds. So they have this one called the RG557. This is has their best chip in it, the D8300. It's lagging behind as far as performance goes and some compatibility, but this also is just a very, very comfortable widescreen candy bar.
What are you talking about? Anbernic's about to dominate the competition with that controller that can check your vitals.
Checks your vitals. I know I'm going to throw away my smartwatch. I don't need it anymore. I got their controller.
Right. I wonder if it's going to do the same thing, let you know you needed to stand up, take a break, all that stuff.
Oh, look, I got a system update. Maybe they're finally fixing the damn PWM flicker.
Maybe they added a vital sensor to it.
Maybe they did. Sure. You update over here now. This is we make fun of it. This is still a good handheld.
It's actually very comfy. The D8300, look, it's not a Snapdragon, but it's very powerful. It can do a lot.
And the buttons are quiet too. I always appreciated that. You got nice mushy rubber membranes. Their D-pad's great. The face buttons are great. It all works well enough. The little teeny tiny joysticks, you can put your hype sticks in replacement there, but yeah, not bad. I would say though, if you're going to go for this chip, get one of their newer ones like the RG477V. Or the RG, what is it? Probably the M, yeah.
M or the V, honestly. Yeah.
Or even the 47. Oh, you said latest. Never mind. I was gonna say the 476H isn't bad, even though it's not the latest chip.
A lot of people like the 476H, and it is a shame they just didn't put the DA300 into that.
I am very much a 477M shell, but it's also very expensive.
Oh, what is it about that load screen and the purple color? That looked so good.
Yeah, that did look good.
That looked awesome.
Man, I should have done that for the thumbnail. Missed opportunity.
I'm like, I like the color contrast there. That was really nice. Yeah, Hot Lap League is a good one.
Yeah, boy.
Sure does. Actually, a little too bright there.
It'd be cool if the Anbernic controller lets you read your Discord messages on the controller too. That'd be pretty useful.
That would be very... Oh, hold on. I got to focus, Rob.
All right, I'll let you focus.
Kay from Kay's Retro Gaming tells me I ride the shoulders too much when I'm doing performance testing. I'm like, well... It's just because I'm bad.
Well...
I'll get better.
I love that. I still love that. Like, I know I laugh every time you do it, but I think it's hilarious.
I mean, look, it's a strategy.
What, riding the shoulders?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's take a listen to these. Let's take a listen to these speakers.
I'm scared to see what Stubbs' driving is like in real life.
No.
No.
All right, let's see. Let's get this going here for you guys.
That sounds good.
So nice mid-range heavy here. So I mean, it's nice and full. Where you're losing some of the definition is in the high end. It's not a little bit the clarity is missing there. So I think we can tune these a little bit better. And of course, the body's really shallow, so there's not a ton of room for bass. But overall, yeah, definitely not bad. Like a 7.5 out of 10.
They're certainly loud enough. I mean, that's for sure.
No.
It sounds like my son running around the house.
Maybe we should leave Stubbs in demo mode.
No.
All right, let's listen to this fan, though. Okay. So the fan, this is something one of the first things I was looking at today. You got your standard performance, high performance. You can leave it either in standard for the most part, but put it into performance if you really want to make use of the higher end emulation and GameHub. But you really, like Rob was saying, you probably don't need high performance unless you know you're playing just the craziest, most power hungry system or game. Sure, that's going to max out the CPU governor straight to the top. But performance, it'll get to the same place it needs to get as high performance. It just takes a little bit to ramp up. And smart mode is a good place to leave it there, meaning it's going to sound like this. Pretty quiet, right? And here's quiet. You don't really hear that too much. Sport mode, you're going to hear, but it's not like a high whining pitch sound, which I appreciate. It's almost like, I don't know. It's not brown noise. But
the thing is, I'm going to say that I've been just keeping it in quiet, honestly, and it's been fine, you know. The thermals are actually quite good.
I haven't needed to use the smart or the sport mode for the fan yet.
Yeah.
Yet. We're going to leave it in smart today, and I'll leave it in performance. So I'm matching Rob. Rob, is that where you're at? You're doing smart fan and performance?
That's what I have it on. Honestly, I've been doing a lot of just standard and quiet, which seems to be really solid too.
You can switch between 60 hertz and 120 hertz here. You can choose between the retro style.
Yep, they actually I don't know if this is new, but yeah, in that panel, you see the charging limit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's interesting. They added a charging limit, which is cool.
Yeah, and so I noticed in this charging limit, which is the default, the 9-volt, 2-amp charge limits, I plugged it in, and I got a power draw of up to 14 watts, I believe it was.
What was the percentage, though? Because if you were over 80, it probably starts to clamp it down a little bit.
Aha, yeah.
So it's to protect the battery.
Yeah, so I was in 90-something, so that explains why it was lower.
Yeah, so that's what that setting is right there.
What's the limit for this one?
So
let's go back to the specs.
It charges it's a
Sony,
27-watt charge. So it does 27-watt charging. I was getting about 25-ish, which is about right.
We never did finish all the specs, by the way. We totally ADHD'd into
This is how I know you're rusty.
Yeah.
We started out with me playing GameHub. I'm like, wait, hey, Stubbs.
Screw it.
It's all right. We're having fun.
Screw it. Yeah, we'll do what we do here. So, so looking at this LPDDR5, we're looking at RAM, 8 gig, 12 gig, UFS 3.1, 128 or 256. Worth it going up to $279, 12 gig option if you want the 256. Active cooling in here, 6,000 milliamp hour battery. 6,000 milliamp hour battery is more lightweight than I was expecting. And we'll look at weight comparisons in a moment. 27-watt charging then is the max, which makes way more sense when it's under 80% battery charge. You're going to be seeing that faster charge. Because I was a little confused at first. I'm like, wait, why are we slow charging? Okay. Wi-Fi 7 in here as well, which is awesome for streaming. And Bluetooth 5.3. Interface, USB 3.1 Type-C, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, of course. Micro SD card slot takes up to 2 terabytes. I have a 2 terabyte in right now, a SanDisk, so confirmed that's working. DisplayPort can do up to 4K, 60 hertz via USB-C. I'm guessing that means 1080p at 120 hertz. Maybe we can reach. We'll test with my Viture Beast XR glasses today. The Beast. Oh, it's good. It's good. Android 13 and Bob's your uncle. All right, let's look at those.
I will say, I think you can get away with the 8 gig SKU. I don't think the RAM's as much of a problem. It's the internal storage for me, at least. You just start to feel it very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, so there is some, if you use WinLater proper or some variations on GameHub.
PS3 on it will install to the internal. If you're going to use it for Android gaming, I mean that's the other thing too. So, and Android games are getting bigger and bigger. I mean, I have only 3 or 4 Android games on there, and I'm done. I'm capped out. Yeah,
I only load it just for Android games, just Grim Valor and just some lightweight stuff. Because again, we know what the HN2 can do. I'm not super concerned with testing the craziest, fastest. I'm more about the experience of this handheld. And for me, this size, this form factor is just so well built for retro, which is why I wanted one with the D-pad top. I still think Retroid does awesome with your D-pad top option. Yes, you can go joystick top, which my other one's going to be that I purchased to have that different option there. But I think in general for me, man, I think D-pad top is where it's at for this particular system for what I'm going to be playing on it.
It is wild times, though. I mean, I feel like I say this all the time, but just the fact that you can get this device, if you got it earlier or whether or not you get it now for $229, I mean, it's a lot of device for $229. It's pretty awesome. I mean, yeah, this is crazy. We have come a long way in this hobby. The sheer amount of things that you can do with this handheld, I mean, it's unbelievable.
Careful, Rob. You're sounding like a Retroid shill.
No, I mean, but I think I say this for every live stream we do.
I know.
I'm just kind of amazed by the space, I mean, where we are 5 years later, it's just kind of nuts. Even 2 years, a year,
No, I wasn't a huge fan of the RP5 or the G2 ergonomics wise, but some of their other stuff like their classic and the mini I really appreciated. But man, this thing is easily their most comfortable handheld they have made. For me, for my hands. And I got big, meaty palms, okay? But they've got my attention here. So I'm a Retroid shill now, too.
No, I think overall this is a very solid handheld. I think if you've ordered it, you're gonna be pretty happy with this. I really haven't seen anything glaring to me that stands out as being an issue.
Yeah, beyond covering these speaker holes with your palms, if you got bigger hands like mine, it's really the only thing that I'm finding so far.
It's funny because I'll have to take a second glance, and if you have, let's say you have like the 16-bit colorway, one good way to tell if you have a Retroid or AYN device is that these are circular versus square. You see?
Don't touch it that slowly.
Well, yeah, you see how the start and select are square versus circular here. So yeah,
there are differences.
It's so small. I mean, like the speaker grills are different, so they do this kind of thing, whereas Retroid does this. It's just hilarious though. Yeah.
Can we also talk about how they both moved to the glass fronts now?
I think, but everybody did.
Everybody's
right?
doing that.
Yeah, that was like the 2025. That was the move.
Is that the move? Is that what makes something premium to have a glass front?
Get all your fingerprints? It doesn't bother me on this, honestly. I mean,
no, it hasn't bothered me yet either.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. It looks good on here.
My only problem with the glass front is just it's reflective for the camera, and it's reflective. I see my face easier on it, but it's not a deal breaker.
Get clever about how I record. Proper, like when I do my videos, so that it's not picking up all these kind of glares and whatnot. But
is the plastic getting like sweaty or picking up fingerprints in the back for you?
No, I mean, look at that. I can't even see any fingerprints at all.
No,
at least on this color. I mean, I don't know how the black is.
Yeah, I don't have any issues with that on mine.
I like the way this feels. It's not matte, but it feels like it is. It just feels good. It feels really nice.
Well, it's not matte, and it's not glossy.
Matte, but it has this kind of feel of like a matte texture.
Well,
it's really nice.
It's grippy, is what it is.
Yeah,
it's not
feels
glossy.
Good.
It's grippy. It does feel good. It feels good to one hand even because of how grippy it is. I actually consider that a benefit of it. Whereas I think Russ was it Russ who was mentioning just it was really glossy and he didn't like it. It was getting smudgy for him.
I wonder if the silver is worse off.
The silver might be worse.
Yeah,
how they painted it or the plastic. I don't know. So I'll be interested.
I saw someone in chat mention about the texturing, and that is one thing I kind of wish they still kept. I'm kind of bummed they got rid of that.
The texture on the G2 is great. I like that gritty feel.
Also with the shoulder buttons, they got rid of it on that too, which is surprising. They've been doing textured shoulder buttons since the 4, I think. So kind of surprising. I'm a little bit surprised there, but
no, they did a textured shoulder button. I think was it the RP2S? Did they have it on there?
Well, the 2S I kind of consider like a side thing because the 2S came out after the 4, didn't it?
Yeah, you're right. So it was the 4.
So like timeline wise, technically, yeah.
Okay. Somebody correct us if we're off on that. Maybe it was the 3 Plus. It's God.
Well, I have all generations here on the table.
So you can tell.
I worked on a really cool intro that I think Andrew is going to very much like.
When's your review coming out?
I'm aiming for Monday. I'm wrapping up a lot of my stuff that I've done with it. So
awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I know people are excited about this one, so I'm trying to be fast on this.
And I know Andrew,
using all my free time that I have to try to put it all together for everybody.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I know Andrew will be diving into a review as well for our website, so stay tuned for that. And then again, like we were saying, Russ from Retro GameCore, his review should be out tomorrow. Andrew, are you doing the review? What are you guys doing over on the website?
I didn't get one.
You didn't pick one up?
No.
I'll send you one of mine. How did you not pick up a RP6? And all that hullabaloo. I feel like everyone was like, RP6.
Andrew
RP6.
just wants an Odin 3 Ultra. That's all he cares about.
I don't know. Life changes really fast. I don't even remember that far back.
That's very, very true.
I feel that.
Did Ban get one?
I don't know what Ban does anymore these days.
He buys 95 mini PCs.
Yeah, he's like into like Windows ME or something. I don't know what he's doing.
He's doing Windows Vista.
Windows ME.
Windows ME was the year he was born. I actually think it came out before he was born.
Yeah, I think he's younger than it.
Because ME was 99, right?
Yeah.
And it was their funky last line of the Windows 98 code base before they switched to the what do you call it?
The NT backend.
The NT backend. They switched to that.
And was it Windows 2000?
Oh, you want to talk about LAN gaming on Windows 2000? We are so old.
I mean, yeah, we are.
Remember before Windows NT?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Remember?
Before Windows had numbering, it was year-based.
Back in my day, we didn't have x86 code base. Oh. No. Windows
wrecked.
1.0 is where it's at.
Oh, come on. Cheap-ass
Yes.
game.
How's your performance? So I assume everything's running fine on
It's
here.
60 FPS.
How's the heat? Does it feel hot in your
Thermals feel
hands?
good. Everything feels good, and my dogs are losing it. Love it.
And you're doing, this is Switch, not the Wii U version of Mario
This is
Kart 8.
Switch. This is the Switch
Okay.
version. I have
Eden?
the update applied, so you're getting the NCE backend for that, which is much better performance.
Latest version of Eden?
Latest version of Eden.
Nice, me too.
Turnip, I forget which turnip drivers I'm using. It's not the most latest. Let me see.
The
What do I
most
have here?
latest.
Most latest. I don't know what that means.
I don't either. That's why I pointed it out.
Here,
Oh,
let's
do you
see.
have the Vita?
So there you
Someone
go.
wants a comparison with the Vita. We were comparing with Odin 2
My
Mini
Vita's in the
earlier.
other room, unfortunately.
Windows ME Master Race.
Yeah,
That's right.
so I am using the one of the latest ones. So 26 R8. Yep.
We need to
And
get
it's actually
Windows
docked mode, so we're running at the native resolution, so 1080p. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
we need to get Windows ME loaded on here. I think that's the
Nobody
ultimate.
said that ever.
That's what we
Except for
really
Ben.
need. People are in chat have it right.
I think Ben's secretly making a retro computer museum or something. I don't know what he's doing. He's planning
Doing
for something.
something.
It kind of has me a little worried, though.
Let me answer some super chats while we're at it and some questions. Craig Spencer, release Retroid Pocket Mini G2 and get rid of RP5 G2. Oh, a Mini G2?
Ugh.
That would be awesome. Yes.
I need another mini. I love
Solid.
the Retroid Pocket Mini, and maybe we'll see the mortgage screen, you know?
Well, let's pull out the mortgage screen. We got the Retroid dual screen.
Is that the mortgage screen?
No. Will it bother me that the purple is a little different? It's kind of a nice contrast. Oops. They don't have these quite lined up right, so we're gonna need to use the other handheld version, or I need to take out this volume 3D printed volume up down button I put in here.
Take that out.
I'll take that out.
It should be okay.
So we're also doing GeForce Now. Come on. Come on. Come on. How we do it? Coming out, Rob. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I have both versions close to me.
Oh, my balls are going everywhere here.
Oh
That's
my
where the second one was. That's where the other ball top was for my
You just found
8-bit
it?
Dough Pro 3. Yeah, it's been hiding this whole time, right there.
Phrasing.
Hey,
No, he knows what.
so
he
you got to
did.
put
I know he knows what he's doing.
What? I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking about. This is the ball top, Rob, that goes onto my 8-bit Dough Pro 3. Let's see if this works.
What about your balls going everywhere?
Now, calm down.
He tells you to calm down after he starts it.
Right?
Classic instigator.
It's called shifting the blame
That's fair.
and
And Rob
gaslighting.
deserves all
That's-
the blame.
That's what we need to talk about here today. So it looks like it does work. So we're doing Gunfire Reborn. We have this rocking on some GeForce Now. Let me pull up our little statistics.
So the universal one definitely doesn't work. It's too big. So you want the one that is designed for the RP5 and whatnot.
It does work though, and it fits well. You know, I definitely could hide this cord a little better. Yeah. Get in there now. There you go. Not bad, actually. Not bad. Let's see what it looks like. Looks like closed. It's a little off center because of the placement of the buttons on top. But it works. Not the prettiest thing. Appreciate that. Okay.
How the hell do I?
How'd you do it? It just
Yeah.
worked. It
Not
just,
mine.
What do you got? Pre-production? You got the stupid
Did
version,
you
Rob?
ever?
Or you got the
No,
good version?
I have the. This is retail. I bought this one.
Oh,
Did you update it through?
I probably have to update it.
run
Yeah.
the little update.
This thing is sat in the drawer, basically. I haven't really used it. I mean, there's
Okay.
video
You have to
out, so
use-
hey, at least video out works.
Oh,
Yeah. Maybe
But
use
yeah,
your
like here,
RP5.
here's the hold on. So this is the Retroid version, and then I have the Universal one. And,
let's try another.
but yeah, so you if you want to do this approach, go for the Retroid one.
Yeah, the Retroid one is what I'm using here as well. Green Protagonist, building a new server for game streaming. Any thoughts on building a dedicated box for streaming to all your devices? Oh, absolutely. So that's what my main gaming PC is set up now for too. The same exact use case. It's mainly meant for streaming. So dedicated box. I put a 50. Oh God, what was it? I think a 5070 is in there. I got 32 gigs of RAM. I got AMD 9X3D or whatever it is. You know, that nice chip for gaming. And it's enough. It's all it needs. And I think that was from Best Buy before the RAM stuff happened. So November, I got it for around $1,600. And I just did I just traded in some laptops and stuff I wasn't using towards that and happened to get just enough to do that. So I was like, all right, sweet. Let's take a look at XR glasses too. While we're looking at video out. Viture is coming in clutch these days. I've been needing a way to play my handhelds on the couch while my kids are using the TV, and this is a way to get away with that. Got my little prescription insert in there. I assume this is going to work. Blah. What's cool about the Beast versus the Luma Ultras is that you can dock your screen anywhere around you. So I can like point it right here, click the button, and now it's, docked over there. Or you can have it move with you. These things are cool though. I recommend lots of brands make these XR glasses.
Oh yeah, by the way, I figured it out with the screen. I forgot there's a setting in the see. There's a setting you have to enable. So the output method, you have to pick RDS specifically for it to work.
You did it.
But yeah, there you go.
Proud of you.
I'm actually gonna do some Wii U. Why not?
Get that lined up just right. That's not gonna. The bokeh is not gonna. Anyways, it's like adding an OLED big screen in front of your face. It's especially helpful for handhelds that don't have OLED screens. You're like, oh, I like the handheld, but it doesn't have an OLED screen. All right, now I got an OLED screen. Viture Beast. I need to review these. I basically just did. There you go. I'll add them to the description.
Beast.
They're the Beast. Okay. What else do we want to do? We were talking about weight comparisons. We want to do a temperature check.
Yeah, I saw people asking about thermals. I mean, again, to my hands, to touch, it feels great to me. And I've been on smart mostly. And
yours is the one we're going to want to check. But I should check up on some high-end emulation.
I'm messing around with some CMU right now. Might as well.
We're looking good.
Let me do that.
For streaming. Like I said, there is that little bit of latency you're going to detect. But it is very subtle. Okay, so we're looking at 307 grams for the RP6 compared to the previous, the G2 at 270. So what did we say? We said 306, 307. Odin 2 Mini, we're looking at 340, so this definitely is heavier. Odin 3. Oh. No. I'm just going to put you on your face. 385. The Thor makes sense. Got two screens, 366. Portal at 437. And one more, the KONKR Pocket Fit, 388. Hey, my update's done.
I'm proud of you.
It's downloaded for my RG557 345. So yeah, this is one of the lightest weight with this much power packed inside of it. One of the lightest weight options. You really want heavy. And then there's the Pocket DS at 528
Come on, I know you
grams.
can find something heavier than that.
Okay, original Odin 2.
No, Odin 2 is pretty...
422
yeah,
grams?
Odin 2 is not that
bad.
heavy.
Not
No,
bad,
it's not that
not
bad.
bad. Not bad. Okay. All right. I found something heavier. Remember when Charge was called Char Geek?
No.
590. Wait, that almost doesn't. They're actually very close. This is the heaviest damn thing. So good.
Just stand on it, Stubbs.
No. It's gonna be a no from me, dog. All right, 21 Celsius, ambient, 26. So this is what it's gonna be like when it's not doing anything. So that's kind of our baseline. Getting up to 31 degrees Celsius. Not too bad. Now let's push it and then see where we're at.
Push it.
What about for
Good.
benchmarks, Rob, for the HN2? We've done a bunch. Have you done any yet for the RP6 specifically?
I have, yeah.
Do you have those ready or just memorized or anything? Do you remember?
So
a general?
yeah, like I was saying, the performance profile is pretty similar across the board. So really, that's why I kind of just leave it in performance because they're all very similar to each other. Honestly,
Are you getting 3DS set up?
I'm trying to do Wii U right now.
Oh, cool, awesome.
Yeah, but it's working really awesome. I just gotta configure the gamepad and whatnot. But thermal stability was really good. It was well over, it was like 99%, honestly.
Perfect.
So it's really solid. Yeah, and again, thermals for me have been really good on this.
That's great to hear. So, in comparison to the other HN2 devices, is it better, worse?
I'd say pretty I mean, the HN2 is pretty solid when it's actively cooled. Most of the handhelds that have it, so the Odin 2 devices, all were pretty solid when it came to thermals, honestly. So just the Gen 2 itself is pretty solid when it comes to that.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So sleep test. Yeah, we're too early game here to know too much for the sleep data and the battery drain for that. Unless you've had yours a day or two though, Rob.
Yeah.
Have you noticed? How's the battery been?
Battery's been pretty solid, pretty much what you would expect. I mean, 6,000 milliamp hours, so it's not the biggest battery we've seen in a handheld, but it's pretty solid. I think it's up there with the other devices. So
Awesome.
yeah,
It's good to hear. I'll test on mine, report back. Refresh
I kind
rate.
of like this setup. Actually, it's actually not bad.
With the 120 hertz refresh rate, are you seeing bigger battery drain? Have you left it in 120 most of the time, or are you doing mostly 60?
For most of what I've been doing, it's just been 60. But the times I would push 120 is if I'm going to be doing streaming, which is not going to be crazy draining on the battery, and then GameHub. If I'm pushing a game, if I can, to 120.
I
know a lot of people like the black frame insertion. That's another thing that people can do with it.
Yeah.
But I mostly leave it on 60.
I do 120 just because, we are talking about Android.
It's probably on 120 right now, honestly. Let me see.
Well,
yeah,
you get that benefit of better, just a little bit better for the latency, right? For the input when you're in 120.
Yeah.
And you can do the black frame insertion on
It's
Retroid.
nice for streaming too. I really love making
and
use as
streaming
many frames
mainly.
as possible as you can. Go for it,
Yes. I'm going to load one of the hardest games to run real quick over here. It's going to be tough, and we'll see if we
Let me
get it to 60
figure this out.
FPS.
It's been a while.
Might be hit or miss. Oh, you can get accessories too for this. So yeah, I ordered all these along with it when I ordered mine off the website. Official grip 15. You can get the screen protector for 6. It's a full body screen protector, so that's going to be really, if you're okay with having less travel on those buttons and less depth. You do get the carrying case option. They got it for 10, and then they have a dock if you want for 29. But it'll work with similar docks as long as it fits.
I'm super bummed that they're not selling the D-pad and face buttons and all that as a separate option.
Yeah, well,
Because these are beautiful. I mean,
You know
I
what?
want to just buy a whole bunch of them and just mess around with them.
one option people have is to play this game.
Oh, geez. Yep, I knew it.
So this
I
is
knew it.
called Aardvark. It's for Game Boy Color, and it's one of the best. So here we go. Let's get our little nose down in the hole. Sniff ourselves out some eggs. Watch out for the sausage. The bratwurst is always trying to steal my eggs. Or whatever that thing is. Look at this black frame insertion. Like this is slick. The blacks, I mean, come on. Oh, no. Rob, over to you.
Cool. I'm in Mario Odyssey. Let me zoom back in. There we go.
I'll answer some questions here. Are the clear buttons and D-pad too slick? No, I mean, they're plastic. They're definitely that Vita style plastic feeling.
Yeah, I don't find them slick, honestly.
No, they're grippy. They're not slippery.
No, they feel
they're
good.
not. They don't have any kind of grit to them or anything, so you might miss out there. But yeah, no. Good question. Rad Fordra, cargo pants, short superiority. I don't know if it's a question or not, but you absolutely. Oh, dude, you got to see these pants. You got to see these pants, Rad Fordra. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt Rob in his beautiful gameplay demonstration. What game is that, by the way?
Mario Odyssey.
Okay, check out these pants.
Freaking.
So here we go. I'm a man about town. It's winter, but it's about to be spring. Your pants, they get too hot, right?
I can't believe he's wearing pants, though.
Put my RP6. I'm going to town. Get out of here. Wait, too hot. Time to transform. Now they're shorts. How about them apples?
And we know that Stubbs is just an old man now.
Zip pants, huh? Nice.
They're
trick.
so comfortable.
Is that from a prior profession that you used to do?
No, it's
Is that a trick you brought over?
No. No, it's when I went fishing in Alaska. And
is that what they call it nowadays?
I didn't know if it was going to be hot or cold because it's Alaska. So I got these pants so they could be convertible, and they came in clutch. They really
What do you
did.
mean you don't know if it's hot or cold in Alaska?
It's Alaska.
You have a phone.
No, I was out in a lake in the middle of nowhere. I couldn't look at the temperature. It was
What?
a float plane.
None
brought
of the
me.
story
A float
lines up.
A float plane brought me and my friends there. I did play Game of the Month. I played Mega Man X. I beat it on my GPD XT Plus. As you can tell, this was a couple of years back when we first started RH. But yeah, these pants were awesome. So back to you. I'll add the Amazon affiliate link below. I think they were like $20.
No, do not do that.
But no, I'm wearing these now because I actually have been too lazy to do my laundry, and it's at the critical stage where I'm reverting to the pants that are technically pants, but I really should do the laundry to use my day-to-day pants.
Punk.
But these work.
Move out of my way.
I hate doing the laundry. My wife makes fun of that a little bit because it's like, man, I'm on the 30th day of no laundry, but I'm so stubborn. I'm like, well, I have at least one pair of underwear still, and technically these are pants I can wear outside. So one more day. Good question. Thank you. Silver Knight, what's it look like compared to the Mangmi? Okay. All right. Hold on.
Oh, cheap shot.
Just stuck.
The screen looks beautiful, though.
Yeah.
So Mangmi Air X. Another very comfortable sub $100 handheld on a good day.
Ming RX is one of my favorites. Yeah,
Snapdragon 662.
unbelievable value.
11 millisecond decode time if you're going to do streaming on this, which is one of the use cases I was enjoying it with. But with that high of a decode time, go for the 3.5 decode you get on here, I'd say. Although 2.5 times the money, or at least 2 times the money. There you go. Similar style. So the Ming is comfortable. It has an IPS display. Again, clicky shoulders there. Rubber membrane face button and D-pad. And yeah, this comes in clutch. This is like really good for PSP, GBA, and
PSP is really good on it.
PSP, yeah, upscaled PSP. Just anything that makes use of the widescreen is nice.
Dabble in a little bit of PS2 emulation. You know, just a little dabble.
Mm-hmm. Just make a little side detour to PS2 emulation. And if you wanted to see the holy trinity of sub $100 handhelds right now is the 135 and the Ming RX, and then also the AYN Pocket Mini. Is that right? Pocket Mini, yeah. And get it from Acnes, though, if you're going to get it. I'll link that below, too. And because they can do your own custom etching on there for like $8 add-on.
So cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, the only thing that bugs me about this one now, I like it. It feels good. 4x3 display, that's cool. IPS display. But you get a little ghosting, you'll notice on there. So that's one thing that I'm still contending with. But it's gorgeous handheld. Gorgeous handheld. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. There's too many handhelds.
Too many good handhelds, actually. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We are not short on options, that's for sure.
I'm just going to make grunting sounds now.
That's my job.
I was going to say, that's out of Andrew's book.
Yeah. The hell?
I want to do some Burnout Revenge.
Get your own shtick.
Sorry. Being Stubbs. Just be Stubbs.
I don't remember how.
Some more while you're at it.
Please don't.
Been too
long. No more ripping off. No more Chippendales, okay?
I'm just wearing one. I'm in a hybrid state right now with my pants.
Chris knows what's up.
Are you wrong? You didn't take the other pant leg off?
No, I'm half short. I'm a short and a pant at the same time. I'm a pant horse.
Pant. You ever wonder why it's called pants? Not pant.
Why is it called pants?
Why? When you have a single pants, why is it not pant?
Our ADHD is showing, Rob.
No, your ADHD is showing.
My ADHD and your autism is showing.
I'm just, assisting in.
Great question, Silver Knight. Thanks so much. Mr. Michael Benny Stubbs, can you even put hype sticks on the 557? Do the sticks come off? Yeah, they do. Yeah.
You should take the stick caps from the 557 and put them on the 6. That's what people really want to see.
Wait a minute, do they?
I don't think they come off.
Do they not?
I don't.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
I love how Anbernic's first thought was, "Hey, let's put the tiniest nubs we can find on this thing."
This is ridiculous, right? What was our workaround then for it? When we did. Oh, we put on caps on.
I put caps on them.
We put caps on them. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
you're right. Never mind. Good call, Michael Benny. Thank you for the correction. Skippy,
Michael Benny just triggered Stubbs super hard.
Yeah, Skippy B. That is ridiculous. They're so tiny. Skippy B. Coyote. How are the ergonomics for analog stick gaming with the D-pad top model? Yeah. So I've been playing. Well, let's. I'm going to play some Burnout here. When we see, take a look. See here. Yeah. Okay. Got to do the graphics. Always Vulkan. And we should be able to upscale this, no problem. So we're going to go to... For Burnout Revenge, though, it's a tough... I'm going to start at 2x and see where that lands us. And then we're going to go ahead and wrap up here in a few.
Yeah, I'll load up a PS3 game. Why not?
What was the other part of the question? Has the grip shape made it any more comfy than the RP5 was? Yeah, I definitely is more comfortable than the RP5 for sure, and the RPG2 in kind. Yeah. Come on. So playing Gunfire Reborn, which is FPS, I found that it's comfortable to use these sticks where they're at compared to the G2. I mean, again, they're very close, but the G2, as you can see, like makes my thumbs bend a little awkwardly with how they have it, whereas this is just a bit less of that needing to bend my thumbs, which makes all the difference. And it's not a huge difference, but it makes a big difference.
Yeah, you know, I mean, even like I have the stick top model, and the way you grip it on the bottom, I can comfortably play D-pad games as well. It doesn't feel odd to me. I mean, this feels...
Yeah, how was that experience? That's what I'm
It's pretty
curious about.
because, I mean, again, like I have that grip there, which it kind of makes it... It's not bad, you know? I mean, this does work pretty well, so...
And that leads us back to the question here.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the topic. How good are the sticks on the RP6? Yeah, the sticks, like Rob was saying...
They're, you know, the standard Ghoulie Kit ones. I'm not Ghoulie Kit, the which ones are them? I forgot the other brand name.
They're Hall sticks.
They're Hall sticks. They're the ones that Retroid has been using
I gotta
in the
go.
past.
I gotta drive.
Yeah,
wait.
you're running out of time.
All the buttons aren't mapped 100%, right? Okay, here we go. It's all right. In Burnout, just go into oncoming traffic. Come on, car, please. No!
That might have been the
I
shortest
waited too
Burnout
long.
run
that
ever.
was bad. That was so bad.
That was pretty bad.
That was real
That's
bad.
okay.
Let's try again. That's all right. I'll
I'm
try
doing
again.
terrible too.
Oh,
Live gaming and live streaming at the same time is surprisingly
we say that
difficult.
as an excuse every time, Rob. We're just
That's
bad.
true. I have the benefit of
Wait a
cutting out
minute.
my best gameplay segments for my produced videos.
Okay, so the cap does come off. I'm going to put on a big old honker here. So hype stick.
Phrasing.
Well, so I like that it doesn't protrude too much. So, but you can put the hype stick on, you'll get big protrusion, or you can actually do the
I like these stick
unprotruded
caps, too.
version.
I like the way these feel.
Low
They're
profile.
nice.
I think this will really be my retro gaming versus or maybe some GameHub. But with D-pad top, I'm going to be drawn towards doing the more retro game of the month style games, and a very comfortable handheld on the go with an OLED screen. That's kind of my use case, and it's a bit overkill for that use case, sure, but that's realistically what I'm going to be doing with this. Sweet. Over to you, Rob. Ooh, we got Resogun.
Yep. This is always one of my go-to games to kind of get a feel for
Right,
PS3 emulation.
That wraps up our questions. Let's see if we missed anything before we get out of here. So we are going to be doing more content, diving into this more. Stay tuned for Rob's review, Zoo's review on our channel. I might do a dedicated video of some sort. I'm not sure what quite yet. I got a lot of things I got to do all at once here, so we'll see. But I wanted to make sure to get this initial kind of first impressions out today. Rob was so kind to join because he has his, and then Andrew wanted to hop on here too to show you his beautiful beard and
No,
be our
I'm
technical
on camera. That's
expert.
okay. I'm just hanging out.
You're just kind of hanging with us, and I like
That's all
that.
we're doing here. That's kind of what we're all doing here. Just hanging out.
I didn't bring the chaos that Stubbs was worried about me bringing.
I'm never
No,
worried about
That's usually Zoo.
you. Zoo's the one
No,
we got to
it's
worry
usually-
about.
It's usually me and Rob.
That's true.
You guys are pretty
I have to
tame.
be professional though. somewhat
Professional
for this at
podcast.
least.
Okay, the last thing we didn't check then is going to be heat and temps. So, Rob, do you have... I've just been running some PS2. Let me jack up the resolution on it.
Just you got 3D Mark on there or something? Just run something crazy.
Oh, there you go. Actually, that's a great idea. Let's do that.
I love this game. I don't think I ever could get bored of this game.
Are you doing... You said PS3?
This is PS3, yep.
Nice. So, which emulator are you using for that?
This is RPCSX.
Okay, RPCSX.
Yep.
Native resolution?
Yeah.
Cool.
It probably can go up a little bit.
How's Vita? Have you tried Vita?
I do have Vita loaded. I can jump in there real quick.
That would be neat. All right, let's do the Wildlife Extreme stress test to the max. Let's do a battery check before we run this. So now we're down to 89%. Rob, what's your battery at?
Let's see. 64.
64. Okay.
But mine's been on.
You've been
with games running.
You've been pushing. Okay, here we go. So Wildlife Extreme stress test. I want to see the results of this anyways, so this will be good. 2 birds, 1 stone. How do you kill a bird? How do you kill 2 birds? How do you kill 2 birds with 1 stone? Like,
you can't just like leave that pause there.
The aim you'd have to get, like how would the birds would have to be lined up next to each other.
What kind of thought is this?
The first bird's gonna get hit. The second bird's gonna be like, screw that, I'm out of here. How do you get 2 birds with 1 stone? I don't get it. You'd have to use like a gun, like a reso gun. All right, let's do this heat test. These are life's questions I want to know about. This is what keeps me up at night.
Unreal.
26, 25.
You got chat going now. Good job.
Skippy actually got it right though.
Let's bring that on. Trick shot is how you get it. So like skipping a rock basically, where you're hitting one bird and then it's jumping to the next bird.
I love all the theories.
Oh no,
Gamer aim.
the test stopped. That's why I wasn't getting hot enough. I was like, it's not hot enough. I gotta just not touch it. I gotta just leave it. Big stone drop on top of the birds while they're in a cage. No, man, no.
Yes,
no,
that's
no.
It's like like right out of
They're
like
your
a
pets.
Wile E. Coyote technique.
It's terrible. You got the birds there in a cage. That's shooting fish in a barrel. And why are we shooting fish in the barrel? What are with these?
We're not going down this.
2026. Why do we need to have these? Can we get a new set of sayings?
Well,
okay.
You're the one that used it though.
I know, because it's what we have in the bucket.
That's what you have in your bucket.
What buckets do you have? Do you have other ones? I'd like to learn
I have more
them.
modern buckets.
Give me the buckets.
No, yeah, his is 6'7".
No, don't you know?
I mean, to be fair, I have 3 teenagers in the house.
I know. That's why I said that. Well, technically 4.
Yeah, so I'm not able to hit.
She acts like one.
Okay, where's the very hottest spot on this damn thing? It's usually going to be the screen.
So the opposite side of where the chip is. So where we see the fan is, around that area, but go opposite side.
Like right above or right below?
Yeah, but go on the opposite side though.
Over here?
No, on front side. Front side.
Oh, front side right there.
Yeah, where the chip faces upwards towards the display. Yep. And then exhaust will be, you'll be seeing the warm heat moving out.
So 32. That's not bad. So there we go. 35. No. Fan is at max now. Okay. Yeah, the HN2 does not get particularly hot anyways. So
it's
I
pretty
appreciate
efficient.
that.
Yeah. No, I mean, again, On past devices that I've used it on, it's never really been much of an issue, especially when you have active cooling in play.
Yeah, let's look at Rob's screen. This is going to be boring to watch this loop around 20 times.
Good old Vita 3K.
Come on, Vita. Vita is like...
You know, they actually just got an update like after like a year or whatever it was. It's crazy. Classic.
I love that Stubbs pretends he owns pants. Incredible.
Oh, don't get him going again. He's going to show them off again.
I mostly have shorts. That's true.
I mean, I do too, honestly. I
Sweatpants.
think I wear jeans maybe 1 month of the whole year.
Working from home, it's just like, I don't know. 2 McFlies with the same gun. If the birds are conjoined twins, does this count as 2? No, that's a single. Well, how do we define a bird as an entity, I guess? Anyways, this is too deep for this show. Well, okay, if you got conjoined twins who are humans.
No, keep moving.
Anyways.
Keep moving.
Shorts.
I knew.
I could see Stubbs rocking jorts.
As soon as Stubbs paused, he was going back to the birds.
I'm stuck on this.
He's trying to figure out how he could bring it back into the conversation.
Because he paused, so he started thinking about it.
Oh, I got to change a setting here, clearly.
Productivity, what's going on, man, for one thing. But for two, the fan noise is pleasant sounding. It gets loud when it's on the smart setting. If you rewind the video, I'll do timestamps later, but if you rewind, there was a section where we went over that and we showed how loud the different things get. It doesn't get whiny though, which is good, but it gets decently loud when you push it to the max. You're going to hear it. In fact, it's going right now.
The thing is, I mean, I've had it for 2 days ish, I think, and
here's on the max setting.
Don't need to run it on the sport fan.
You won't really need to unless you're doing something like this. Yeah, and I'm not feeling where the heat goes in the handheld. I don't feel it on the grips. I appreciate that because having these bigger, bump outs on the back, meaning the heat, there's like air right here. The heat is not
more
transferring.
Separation
there's no
from the chip.
Yeah, so I'm not feeling it in the grips, so I almost don't care how hot it gets as long as it doesn't transfer to where I feel the heat or it messes up the thermal stability. Also, I never use these buttons in the back. It's great they're there. I'm sure a lot of people do map those. I tend to not make use of them unless there's some really important use case where I start to mess around. So yeah, there's the fan noise. Good question.
Was that max?
That's at max.
Yeah,
That's
so you went in and
sport.
adjusted it? Oh, okay. Sport mode, okay.
Yes. You want to put on sport mode before you start these 3D mark benchmarks and whatnot. Dead zones. Yeah, that's a great question. I don't want to interrupt this, but Rob, do you have the controller tester app?
Yes.
They feel accurate. There might be one built in actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't there one built in usually?
I'll take a look.
No. Well, there might be one in settings though. Let me see.
Native Android games. Yeah, Rob, do you have any higher end native Android games?
Yeah, I was about to load up some Genshin and the usuals.
That'd be cool. How was Vita just now?
Here we go. I found it in the. Now this one's not going to show us the dead zones and stuff like that, but
So for these,
I again playing games, I haven't felt issues.
Yeah, there's no cardinal snapping.
Yeah, I haven't felt any issues with the movement and stuff like that.
The dead zones should be looking okay on this. They're the same.
I can load in gamepad tester afterwards.
I believe they're the same hull sticks that we've seen before, and also on the AYN. But yeah, I have that app, and I'll take a look once my benchmark's done. trying to get past all of the commentary about the birds and everything. Okay, now I'm current. I have the Game Tester app. Yeah, the Game Tester app comes in clutch there. He is missing this. Now he is not missing this. Ordered some TMRs for my Switch Lite Hall effect during the battery. Stupid quick. Oh, that's interesting. So TMRs are doing better for you on your Switch Lite. I have some drop-in TMRs and some Hall effect for my Switch OLED for my Joy-Cons. Anyways, I gotta put those in someday.
Oh no, we got the Nintendo Ninja.
Ooh, the Nintendo.
Nintendo. Good thing I don't got anything Nintendo on the screen right now.
Welcome to the Owls, the illustrious, the mysterious, the amazing Owls who support this channel, who keep us up and running on our YouTube, Discord, and Patreon. You all are the best. And guess what? Tonight, after this live stream, you know what my first task is? I am updating the credit list at the end of these videos. Finally, Go Tanks and I are he's going to be taking that over, so it actually gets done. Left to my devices, I do it like once a year, so we're going to do it monthly now. That's the plan. So the podcast season 6 starts on Monday. So we're getting all prepped for that. We got new intros. We got new music. We got brand new music, intro, outro, and mid music crafted by Mr. Jim Gray. Very excited to share that, as well as, just our new shenanigans for this year, which we're planning some pretty fun stuff. So stay tuned for that. We do all this sort of stuff all the time. It gets ridiculous. If you're enjoying what you see here, you're brand new, consider subscribing, consider liking the video if you found something helpful. And we do have a Discord that is very active with all sorts of things, the Game of the Month program. It's a lot of fun and a whole ecosystem.
Game of the Month is awesome.
It's the best. Yeah.
We also have a newsletter now.
And that's right. We have a newsletter. So Andrew put together our weekly newsletter, whatever you want to call it, a digest newsletter. It goes out once a week, RH Weekly, and retrohandheldsweekly.gg. It's a separate website. You can read it on the website, or you can subscribe to it in your RSS feed, or subscribe to your inbox.
Yeah, it's got RSS, and it gets double posted to the dedicated site and to rh.gg.
Heckin' yes. Join the squad. Put your name in. We also have a wiki, a database website. We have a deals website if you're looking for the cheapest handheld deals and related things like storage, SD cards, mini PCs, controllers. We track everything. We have the latest AliExpress discount codes, and this is just our entire thing. We're doing this every day, near 24/7.
Literally. We live, breathe, and eat handhelds. Well, we don't eat them, hopefully. Oh, there's a reaction image that's you eating one.
No. How do you get Stubbs AI in your Anbernic? Yeah, so my model has not been ported yet to Anbernic. They're working on V7, and in V7, they're actually able to take my consciousness, put it into your handheld, and I will. Now, it's not very helpful yet, like most robotics and AI. It's not helpful yet. It's just that after a time, if you start asking enough questions, it errors out. The problem is errors out, and it does start spitting out sort of corn dog deals at you. That's all it can do right now, is it tells you where to buy bar S corn dogs, where the factories are, the line managers' names, and that's all it can do right now. There's one in Oregon. There's one in Mississippi. And you can get those corn dogs. You can get 16 for $6 on Amazon. With inflation and RAM prices, that's going to go up. So get your corn dogs now. Good question. Zoo AI. So Zoo did not permit himself to be created as an AI model.
I thought he was in the turder.
So they did. Well, that was a theft. So Giovanni snuck into his house late at night and
Giovanni, like Bon
Jovi,
whatever the hell his name is,
Zoo's into his turder handheld, and then Soldier Boy got a hand on that. And you notice Soldier Boy using a lot of highs lately. Yeah, you're welcome. They owe Zoo a lot of money for that.
I can't do this anymore.
Why do all the musicians want to get in on the retro handhelds? It's weird.
I don't know. But if you want the Retroid Pocket 6, you can order it on the website in our link below in the description. $229. It starts at $279 for the 12 gig. You can do D-pad top, joystick top. So far, yeah, again, we're going to have to spend more time with this, but beyond like the speakers and being decent but not great, and also the placement of the speakers, that's my main thing I don't like. Everything else, it's just kind of nailing it, man. Like, it's just kind of nailing its use case, where it's lightweight, it's packing in a bunch of power in a small form factor. The buttons feel good, the joysticks feel good, and the heat is good. The battery life is seemingly solid so far. It has a lot of just care put into it so far. Retroid, you're coming back on top. In fact, you're pushing into AYN territory now pretty hard. And so there's enough overlap to where it's like, which do I buy, the AYN or the Retroid? And it's getting tougher and tougher now, especially with this RP6 joining the conversation. You know, how much money do you have to spend? What is your use case? Do you want a bigger screen, smaller screen? And yeah, because Odin 3, you get the 8 Elite. It is the top, the best performance, a little bit less driver compatibility, although that is coming along now. Ryan Retro, I believe, just put a video out. I was seeing that in my feed today, and we're going to have some coverage on that. But if you want to save money and get the most power and bang for your buck, the RP6 is really not a bad way to go. Really not a bad way to go. I would recommend it over the G2, over the RP5, over the Odin 3 if you want something smaller and you want something that's going to be the most compatible for the future for developments like Linux and for Switch emulation. If that's your thing, probably go for the 12 gig. If you're doing that and Windows emulation, step up to the 279. Otherwise, 8 gig is totally enough for most people. You're still going to be able to do Switch emulation on that. You're still going to be able to play GameHub. It's just, you're going to be a little more limited on the titles. But where we're at with Windows emulation, and we're still early days, that's okay. That's okay for right now. With RAM where it is, it just is what it is. If you can't afford for the shelling out for the 12 gig, 8 gigs will all day long. You'll be good with PS2, GameCube, and Android gaming. It's enough. I don't know, Andrew, what are your thoughts? You're the RAM guru around here. What are your thoughts on which to buy? Go over 12?
If you're gonna go, if you go D-pad top, I would get 8, and then because that means you're fine playing with a lot of the later titles.
Yeah.
But if you want that extra horsepower, I would get the joystick up top.
Yeah, the big thing for me is not even the RAM. It's just the internal storage sucks.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
that's the other thing.
It's a bummer.
The storage is tough. Yeah, you're going to want that extra to really dive deep into to Windows and
you know, $50 difference it might seem like a lot, but it's really not, especially because it's still, they both are LPDDR5X, and that's the type of RAM that is skyrocketing right now.
Yep.
So $50 for 4 extra gigs, like a 50% upgrade sounds good to me. But I also prefer to future-proof when possible, not just for storage, or not just for RAM, but also for storage. And those usually just go hand in hand.
Yeah, let's pop this AI bubble. That's right. $50 is like 2 baker dozens of floor dogs. Yeah.
Or it's 5 New York hot dogs or corn dogs.
Yeah, really. Unfortunately.
I mean, I think the value's there, you know, for the upcharge. You get double the internal storage and an extra RAM. It's nice to have it.
It's just that if you're going to spend 280, how much more do you need to spend to get to an Odin 3? You know?
I get it. Yep.
That's where I'm at with that one. But if you want a small form factor, then still stick with the RP6.
So a base Odin 3 with 128 is $329.
So
that's
not
another $50.
Not far away.
I feel like that's always the argument, though, right? Because
yeah, but you
start looking at the RP5, and then it's the G2, and then it's the 6.
That's not that, but that's not. We were talking about that before we started. That's not the same comparison because
I know
Retroid's pricing's all screwed up at the moment.
They are very screwed up for sure.
You're talking about 8 Gen 2 versus a Snapdragon 8 Elite.
The 8 Elite.
So for $50, that performance jump
is my you know.
But it's not technically $50. We're talking about going from base RP6
base
to
RP6
base Odin 3.
Well, what's
so it's
base Odin
$100.
3?
So like, can you spare the $100? In my opinion, the performance is not on the 8 Elite, and is probably not on par with what you would expect from the expect from it. But that's just because everything is still fluid. Optimizations are still happening. Drivers are still being tuned and all.
And
whereas
we're looking at
8 Gen 2 is very much more. It's a more mature platform.
It's way more mature. So you got to appreciate that and compatibility and all that good stuff. And here we go. I should stop pronouncing usernames. Protectorator. Steam Deck base price now is sadly more since they got rid of the cheap model. Yeah, that's a good point too. It's like, do you want to spend $500-$600? Go ahead and get yourself the OLED Steam Deck, or do you want to mess around with Windows emulation for half the price? And some titles are going to be near imperceivable, but you're going to be doing a lot of tinkering and guesswork as we're still, getting more compatibility across titles in this software.
Here's
I don't know. I think the 8 Elite is a beast of a chip, and everything I throw at it it kicks ass with it. So
same.
Yeah. The Xbox Ally base is $100 off right now for $499 again.
Open box.
And it's
open box.
It's even cheaper.
And I didn't even get there yet.
Sorry, we're just so excited about it.
It's on sale.
My
the sale
bad.
ends for I wasn't going to get there because I didn't actually look at open box.
My bad.
It's $500 for this handheld is worth it for the Ally.
Yeah,
it's even better deal if you can get open box for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
and there's a good chance it's one of Stubbs's open boxes. So,
well, yeah, if you can get a good one, yeah, of course. No comment.
Yeah, I think Zoo was right. Zoo kind of called it, saying the Xbox Ally was going to be the new Steam Deck. Now that they dropped the LCD model, this is kind of the new Steam Deck.
Valve has kind of done that. So there you go. If you want x86, it's huge handheld, comfortable as hell, same power as the Steam Deck. Probably put Bazite on it or some variant. Skip Windows. Every time I want to use my Windows handheld, any of them, Legion Go 2, whatever. If I haven't played it in a few weeks, oh man, get ready for the next hour of updates across everything before you start your game. I'm like, so I just pick up my Steam Deck. I'm like, yes, Steam Deck is always ready to play. It has updates too, but they take 1 minute. Play Dispatch. It's good. And Game of the Month. Let's get out of here.
Dispatch is fantastic.
We said we weren't going to run past an hour.
Watch it, I should say.
This is insane.
That's my fault. You can blame me.
No, we wanted to show off some more games. We stayed on long enough for this damn benchmark to finish.
Is it really done?
Yeah, so we get to add a benchmark to the live stream. There you go.
Pretty much my results. Yep. 99.
Best loop score 3717, lowest loop 3690. Look at that stability. Stability is 99%.
It's the 8 Gen 2 is awesome.
99%.
Yeah. That kind of proves my point.
Look at that. Oh my god, that is beautiful.
Yeah, but the thing is, even the 8 Elite at its worst, you're looking at 2,000 points higher.
You are getting more performance.
Yeah, but in terms of stability,
but still, battery drain from 89% to 77%.
Yeah,
we're looking at 37 max degrees for the
Mr.
Celsius.
Odin 3 Ultra.
These are beautiful results, though. Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay, but that is on par. The 3700 is very much on par with other 8 Gen 2 devices. And if you want an 8 Gen 2 and you want a second screen built in, AYN Thor all day long. Odin 3, all sorts of things. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Is this one you want to pick up? Do you have a solution already? Because if you already have something that basically does what you want, I wouldn't spend money too much this year, on new stuff. Things are getting crazy. Don't get in a hoarding mentality. That's what we do around here, and it's not healthy. You'll spend all your money. So, but we'll have so many cool toys, though. And yes, we get review units, but we also buy them. I bought 2, and this one came in as the review unit because I'm a crazy person. Until the next one, though, we're gonna be back with the podcast here in a few days.
I'm excited.
That'll be fun. That'll be good. Until then, though, everybody, want to thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to stay in the know for all of your favorite retro handhelds. And a special thanks once again to our channel members, our patrons, and our subs who make everything here possible for us. Perks with RH start for as little as $3 USD per month. Hop into our Discord, play some games with us. We got Game of the Month going on right now. We're at the tail end of January, and so you're able to pick any of the prior games of the month from all the 6 years we've been doing it, that you have not yet beat, minus the ones that were winners. And it's a whole thing. We got a write-up on this. Go to the retrohandles.gg to learn all about the specifics of that. But get yourself some sweet RH swag. You can pick that up on our website. Right now, we got t-shirts. We got Rob's Oh No line. We got so many things. I think Sony's he's pulling something up here. We got to load new things. Look at this. You like this? Sony put this together today. It's beautiful. Oh, we got the Zoo Reviews line. We got the RH bags. We got the RH stickers. We got the RH hats. We got the RH corn dogs. Not yet, but soon, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they'll offer it. Nope, soon enough. And hats and all things that are good. But until the next one, everybody, this has been Stubbs on behalf of Rob and Andrew, producer Sony, and you all saying take care of your handhelds and take care of each other too. We'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.